Good morning, STEM. It's Mrs. Vandermissen. I just got finished grading the practice exercises that you did yesterday on Monday for the stick figures and for the containers. And boy, I had to tell you, you did great work and they made me smile, especially those of you that I could tell exactly where you're probably going to fit it in to today's work assignment with updating our problem statement and generate alternatives. Let's take a look at the calendar for today. So today is day 6, and for both STEM 1 and STEM 2, even though you're working on separate projects, we're at the same stage in the project. So we are going to have another notebook check turn in today for your problem statement and alternatives, but it's going to be with updated content. So let's take a look at the assignment in Schoology. So if I flip that open, oh, that's yesterday's assignment. Okay, so what you're going to do is use all this visual ideation practice that we've been doing with the icons and with the stick figures and the arrows and the dividers and the containers, and I'm going to have you apply that to your problem statement and generated alternatives to create a brand new page or maybe 2-page spread depending on what your work looks like, so that you can best communicate with a potential customer, actually customer group, what your problem was and what your ideas are, those 3 or more generated alternatives. So I'm going to give you the couple of examples that are shown here on the page, and I'm going to go ahead and pop those open in big format. So here is what we first looked at when we started talking about visual ideation, creating those ideas in a very visual way. Here were my notes for problem statement and generate alternatives for that imaginary app that I was talking about. And here is how I converted that to a problem statement, so a problem related to an app that would boost mood, and then my 3 separated alternatives that had to do with posting words or scheduling coffee with people or a list of good stuff. Those were my 3 alternatives. Much easier to digest than this notes page, even though the content is about the same in both. What I'd like you to do is to take your problem statement and generated alternatives, use all these new sketchnoting skills to visualize ideas, and create a brand new 1 or 2-page spread. Now I do have some colored pencils in the cups on the wall with the tools and the templates, but you probably have some highlighters and colored pens in your bags. Yes, I would like you to stick with pen. If you need to sketch in pencil first and then go over it with colored pen, that's fine too. Or you guys can share pens in the classroom. I'll see if I can set out a few in the morning before I go, so that you can create this brand new problem statement and alternatives page for your idea. And then we'll go ahead and have you do our usual design notebook check turn in right here on Schoology, due today by midnight. Have a great day, and I will check in with you tomorrow.